Well, I guess we're alive, and it is noisy.
Yes, it is. The Washington Courthouse Pep Band's rocking the house over here at Washington Courthouse Gymnasium.
Right.
Tell you, Rick, this is a nice place. I've never been in here before, but it's it's fairly new school. The whole school looks beautiful, but this gym is really nice. I encourage anybody that's never been here, come over and check out a game this year. It's really a nice facility.
And we are about 13 and plus minutes from the game. Obviously, we start between the games. We've got 20 minutes. So when we say we're going to be on the air, it's 7:15. A lot of that depends on the JV game and when it gets over. And of course, if it goes into overtime, then sometimes we'll actually do bonus coverage and we'll do the JV game tonight.
Right.
Tonight, obviously, there was no overtime, but we did wait until we had about 15 minutes. That's our pregame, 15 minutes.
The Courthouse beat Wilmington in the JV game, 47-35. Wilmington was trying to make a comeback, but just couldn't do it.
Well, as fast as they tried to make a comeback, then Courthouse poured it back on.
Yeah.
You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Bogart's Barbecue. Bogart's Southern Barbecue. Marty Bogart's just down a couple in front of us. We talked to him a little earlier, and he was telling us about the fact that his son, who obviously plays for the Wilmington Hurricane, is a little bit hurt. But
what's wrong with him?
I don't know if it's a hip pointer, but obviously he had someone undercut him in practice a week ago or whatever, and he got hurt. And then, of course, if you remember in this over the weekend Hoops Classic, he had a couple guys fall on him. So he's been trying to sort of shake off his injuries there. But, everybody plays hurt when it comes to football and basketball.
Well, and he's a tough nut, too.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I'll tell you what, he impresses me just about as much as anybody on Wilmington's basketball team. He's very sports smart, and the guy's got a huge set of springs in his legs. He can get up higher than most of the team.
We'd like to invite people to check out our website. We covered the last night's girls' game with Chaminade Julienne, which they won by 3 points.
That was a fast and furious affair, too.
That was a good game. And so we invite everybody to take a look at that game when you have an opportunity, as well as obviously this game, which we are streaming the audio, but we'll be doing the video, and the video will be available on our website for this game tomorrow afternoon.
And then tomorrow night, we're back at Wilmington for Wilmington McLean, right?
Right, and let me give you a little bit of our schedule. We've got tomorrow night girls high school basketball. Greenfield McLean will be at Wilmington tomorrow night. That game, once again, at 7:15.
That's girls.
That's girls.
Girls.
And then we've got women's college basketball this coming Friday, or on the 5th, right.
Friday, there was the Wilmington men against the Greenfield men.
That's the 4th.
Right.
The 4th is the McLean guys.
That's Friday.
At Wilmington. And then the 5th, we've got college basketball, and that is Marietta Pioneers at the Wilmington Fighting Quakers. And then again on the 8th, boys high school basketball, the Wilmington Hurricane against Miami Trace. And Miami Trace will be on the 8th, and that's once again at Miami Trace.
That's next Tuesday?
We'll be back on the road Tuesday, right back here in Fayette County. And then we've got boys high school basketball. East Clinton will be coming in. That's on the 11th.
Okay.
So we got a busy schedule, busy lineup.
Always is when basketball season's here.
That's right.
Just tune us in about every night. Just check and see where we're at. And if you don't hear us one night, you can go watch something we've had on there before. We had 10 excellent games this past weekend.
Oh, fantastic. And that Wilmington game with Cleveland Heights was a great game as well. Wilmington, they really ran away from them. I wasn't expecting that.
I would encourage people to watch the New Albany game. I'd also encourage people to watch the Indianapolis team, because they were a powerhouse.
They were really great. Yeah.
They were a freaking powerhouse. But probably one of the best games of the weekend was Mason and Dublin Jerome.
Right. Well, I mean, every game other than maybe just a few, was within just a few baskets of, and of course our first game, which started off on Friday night, went to double overtime before we had
right.
So a lot of exciting basketball available on our website. And also, if you want to go back and look through the Hurricane football season, and we've also got other teams like Beaver Creek, Centerville, Carroll High School. So you can see a lot of good quality college and high school sports on our Campus Nation website. We're probably not going to have a voice because we're having to talk over the crowd or the pep band.
Well,
That's your bailiwick, Charlie.
Washington Courthouse has a good band, and Matt Stanley, the band director, they must have a Hawaiian night. They're all dressed in Hawaiian shirts and crazy hats, and it's Matt's birthday today.
Right.
He's been over here quite a few years, well liked by the kids, and he does a good job. Great guy. Him and Brady Streitenberger, his assistant, he's also playing tonight. He's up on the tuba, and Matt's playing a plastic trombone up there.
And for those of you that may or may not care, AJ Ganger, who is obviously not with us during the week, will be with us this weekend. So AJ will be back in helping us do our broadcast
Are you
Friday
sure?
and Saturday.
Are you sure?
Well, you never know. You never know.
He might be in mourning. He's a big Michigan fan, folks.
Well, that's true. I know he's in mourning.
See, you think he'll be with us Friday?
Friday and Saturday,
okay,
right?
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, when he programmed his days off,
yeah,
he specifically took Fridays and Saturdays off knowing that we would be doing our football games. And then, of course, basketball season, Fridays and Saturdays for basketball.
Yeah. We got about 7 minutes here till we have the Star Spangled Banner and the announcement of the starters. Again, in the background, you're hearing the Washington Courthouse Pep Band. Mostly they're drummers tonight.
Charlie, I think we're the ones in the background.
We probably are. I tell you, Wilmington faithful has shown up in good numbers. Wilmington has just as many people here, if not more, than Washington Courthouse.
Well, and we've noticed that with football, where Wilmington was bringing a bigger crowd to a lot of away games than the home team. And obviously we're seeing the same situation right here with our basketball team.
Well, Wilmington's got a good basketball team, so. And I'll tell you what, after watching them the first game, doesn't look like they've missed a beat either.
Right, and this is the first SCOL game, so this counts doubly in the sense that it's not just a regular game, it is a league game. And,
right.
Of course, Wilmington, the defending league champions, they were undefeated in the SCOL last year.
Just looking at the height for Courthouse, you do have 1'6'5" boy, Griffin Shaw. And then Cameron Eccles is 6'3". Richard Burns, a freshman, 6'3". And then for Wilmington, obviously their stars to look out for are Dylan Bogard, Jaron Cumberland, Chris Rory. All three of them had pretty good games here tonight. Now, Alex Miller is still hurt. He has, I think, a broken thumb. And I think everybody else is good to go, though.
Yeah, I don't notice anyone else there. Each team has 5 seniors on the team. So, but
Wilmington does have a couple of sophomores:
right.
Lane Griffith, Matthew Smith, Dylan Bogard, Jeffrey Mansfield. Jeffrey Mansfield turned his game up the other night pretty well.
That's right.
Too.
He had a good game the other night.
I'll tell you another nice addition is the addition of Matt Credit. I think you guys say played at Massey last year and
That's
transferred
right. He came
over.
from Massey.
Yeah, he added some nice things to it. the Cleveland Heights game here tonight coming off the bench. Seems like a pretty scrappy ball player. So,
well, I think all the credits are. Whether they're playing football or whether they're playing basketball, they're pretty scrappy.
Wilmington cheerleaders now doing their hello cheer to the courthouse cheerleaders. Wilmington has went back in to get their final words of wisdom, and by Coach Noska. And I'll tell you who else looked good in that tournament. East Clinton come out. I know Payne Valley had one of their
hurt
main players hurt.
Yeah, the point guard.
And that probably would have made a difference in the game, but you can't take anything away from East Clinton. They did a nice job here tonight.
Fantastic
and of course, the head coach this year for East Clinton is Wilmington's old assistant, Tony Berlin.
Are we calling them Wilmington East?
For right now, I think you have to. They looked awful a lot like Wilmington when they come out there today with the press, and I tell you, I won them the game because toward the end, I think they ran out of gas, so they got to build up some stamina if they're going to do that.
Right.
Because Payne Valley just about come back and got them. If you get a chance to watch Payne Valley this year, you ought to, because they've got a big 6'11" kid that plays for them, and he's only a sophomore.
And I see Troy Deals, our athletic director, down a couple rows down.
Yep.
Just a little ways down from Marty Bogart. And remember, folks, your game tonight is being brought to you by Bogart Southern Barbecue.
That's right, best barbecue in Wilmington. I'll tell you, if you've never eaten there, folks, it's a treat.
Right, stop in and say hi to Marty. Tell him how much you appreciate that he brings Wilmington sports.
And while we're on that topic, anybody would like to sponsor Campus Nation, call Rick Phillips. You can call me, and I'll tell you to call Rick Phillips. But we'd love to get you involved with our broadcast. Last year we did some fun things, giving away gift certificates from the businesses that sponsored.
Gift cards, that kind of
thing. And you can get a monthly sponsorship deal, which not just gets you one game or two games, that gets you every game that we do. Wilmington College girls, Wilmington College boys, Wilmington High School girls, Wilmington High School boys, plus any other games of the week that we might be doing. So you get a lot of exposure. And you may go, well, who listens to Campus Nation? Well, Rick can tell you because he's got numbers. And last year, what were some of the numbers, Rick?
As an example, the play-by-play that we did from the Scholastic play-by-play game that we did from Wilmington High School, where Wayne came in. There were 6 teams that played. Wilmington beat Wayne by 5 points in that game. We had 550-plus listeners live to the game and also watching it because we did stream that game.
And then you can also, the nice thing, too, if you advertise on there, is forever because it stays up on the website, or you can go to YouTube and it comes, your ad's always going to be on there when we're talking about it.
Right.
So it's not a one-shot deal. Right.
Every time they watch the game.
About 48 seconds. Here we go. $30 seconds to go. Again, the Russian Courthouse Pep Band is rocking it out in the background. We're getting right here for the Star Spangled Banner. Just about ready to kick this one off, folks. Just doing the sportsmanship speech here before we get started.
This game have met the requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved by most schools to provide their important role in tonight's game. The officials for tonight's game are Alan Hoosier,
Randy Grubb, or to the officials tonight. I couldn't catch the last official's name. Did you catch it? I didn't either.
Such in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Remember to respect the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and respect for all who have served our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy, we ask gentlemen to remove your hats and stand for the playing of our national anthem by the Blue Line Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Matt Stanley.
Star Spangled Banner. There's our starting lineups. Dylan Bogard.
Yeah.
Chris Rory. Nick Morris. Matt Credit. And Jaron Cumberland are the starters for Coach Novska.
Here are the starting lineups for the Blue Lions tonight. Starting lineup for the Blue Lions, junior
Corey Proby. Jarrett Patton.
Number 22,
Cameron Eccles.
Senior number 1,
Max
Max Nisley.
Nisley.
Number 10,
C.J. Taylor. That gives you our starting lineups, Rick. What do you think?
I think that's great. And we want to send a special shout out to your wife, who does a lot of our video.
Yep.
Rachel Hargrave. She is recuperating from some surgery, and we want to say hi if you're listening. And of course, the mayor of Greenfield is probably listening.
Hey, Mayor, what's happening?
Yeah. So we want another shout out to the mayor of Greenfield, Angie.
That's right.
She's not really the official mayor, though, right?
Not yet. Never know.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we're going to get underway.
All right, we're getting ready to jump it off here on your radio dial this evening. Wilmington are dressed in their away black uniforms with their orange and black and white piping down the side. They'll be going right to left. Courthouse is in the white, and they'll be going from left to right. Courthouse comes down with a tip. They have the ball out on the left wing. Passes up number 2, Jarrett Patton. He drives down the lane, shoots it up, no good. And Jared Cumberland there with the rebound. Cumberland tries to get underneath the wall, and he does. And 2 points right away by the Cane. And Wilmington's in their pressure defense to start off with, trying to trap wherever they can. I'll tell you, it's impressive, folks. You've never seen them. They have a traveling on Nick Morris. Went for the steal. Good hustle by Nick.
That's right.
That's one thing we learned. Did he turn over that? You can slide all you want, right? Looked like he just slid.
Our resident referee said that.
Yeah, and he must have started to turn over. Courthouse again with the ball. That's Jared Patton now on the right side. He dishes it to the right corner to number 1. Max Nisley puts up a 3, and it's good. Hurricane quickly back down court. Nick Morris has it on top. Dishes to Rory on the left wing. Pass back over to Morris. Morris drives the lane and throws it away. Not sure really who he was trying to throw it to. Whether it was Dylan or whether it was Jaron.
Yeah, he didn't realize that he already made his cut. Threw it behind him.
So 3-2 early here. Courthouse lead. They're bringing the ball up court. Courthouse says, almost went over and back here. Courthouse. Ball's up and good. It's by number 10, C.J. Taylor. They broke the press. He got open for a bunny underneath. Dylan Bogard with the ball out on the right wing. Dribble around, looking for cutters, looking for anybody open. Tries to get in Jaron Cumberland, but it's stolen away by Max Nisley. He dribbles down, dishes off to 22. Eccles, he puts it up. And Courthouse up to a 7-2 lead here, folks. Get the ball into the big man. Cumberland, he puts it up off the board. And 7-4. Courthouse quickly back down the court, breaks the press, and they throw the ball away. Wilmington is going to take it down, take it out underneath Courthouse's basket. Bogard bringing it up slowly on the right side. Courthouse looks like they're in a little 2-3 zone here. They're trapping out of it.
Yeah, it does look like a 2-3.
Got the ball to Bogard down on the left side. He dribbles it back out, dribbling all around. They're working around. Rory now has it on the right side. He gets it back to Bogard. Nick Morris is open, didn't take the shot. Credit from the side, no good, and Courthouse comes down with a rebound. Max Nisley bringing it up, being pressured there a little bit by Nick Morris. Number 2 trying to go baseline for Courthouse. He gets denied there, brings it back out. Shot up by Nisley, no good.
Foul.
And Jaron Cumberland got the rebound, was trying to go coast to coast. He gets fouled by Nisley.
Tried a sneaky little reach in, didn't work, did it?
7-4, Wilmington with the ball. Credit has it on the left wing. Hits a Dylan Bogard on the top. Nice feed into Rory. He didn't take the shot, though.
Traveled.
Yeah, travel on Max Nisley. There again, Rory had the ball that close. Take the ball up, know. I mean, he was only about 8 to 10 feet away. He's usually money from there. Okay, Mansfield into the game now for the Hurricane. We're going to have a little trap down in the back court. Courthouse having a little trouble breaking the press, but they do break it. They get the ball down to number 22. He shoots it up, and it's no good.
Kind of a late foul call there.
Yeah, it was a late foul call. Foul is on Matt Credit. It's his first. Going to the line, shooting 2 is Eccles. 22, Cameron Eccles. First one's up, good. Courthouse seems pretty composed on the press. Hasn't been giving him much problem yet. Next one is up and good. And Wilmington bring the ball back down 9-4. Bogard has it. Gets over to Credit. And to Rory. Rory gets it knocked away from him. Courthouse on the fast break. And he put the shot up, no good. And they say it's all for Rory.
Stay with Courthouse.
Yep, C.J. Taylor had the shot up. It was denied. And Courthouse bringing the ball in underneath their own basket. Tipped away by Dylan Bogard. Trying to go coast to coast with it, and he does.
Nice play by Dylan.
Courthouse breaking the press pretty easy so far. Courthouse player drives Underneath number 10, that is C.J. Taylor, and loses the ball out of bounds, so it's coming right back to Wilmington now.
One of the things that we knew last year was some teams stayed with Wilmington the first half, but by the time the second half, Wilmington's fast breaking and their up-tempo style wore them down.
And their endurance, exactly.
Right. Yeah, Wilmington's got great endurance.
Bogart with the ball, passes the credit over to Jeffrey Mansfield on the left wing. They're just running a little down low switching. Courthouse looks like they're in man-to-man now. Bogart has that on the top, being very patient. Dishes over to Mansfield. He's got it on the right side. He picks his dribble up, gets it back out to credit. Bogart, had the three-pointer, but didn't take it. Instead, passes it into Cumberland.
They're triple-teaming Cumberland.
Yeah, they're just collapsing down around him. Courthouse fans don't like that. Fouls on number 2. That's his first, team second. Cumberland going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. And getting ready to shoot the second. Wilmington's still having a little conference. They're not even down there to rebound the ball. Second one's up, no good. Rebounded by number 2, Jarrett Patton. Nicely bringing the ball down slowly on the right side. Wilmington's obviously in their man-to-man. They swing the ball around to number 4, Corey Proby. Long three-pointer. 12-7, Courthouse in the lead. Wilmington with the ball. Mansfield has it over on the right wing. Gets out to Cumberland out high. Back to Rory. He's got on the right side, very far right side. They're just working the ball around, trying to be patient with it. Into Cumberland. He drives baseline. Gets it knocked away, but gets his own rebound, puts it up, and it's good. 12-9. Courthouse is taking the press apart pretty good so far. Back down to Proby. He puts the lay in. 14-9. Courthouse is up 5. Wilmington with the ball. Got a shot by Rory off left side. No good. Courthouse on the fast break. Down the other way by Eccles. And they score again. It's 16-9 right now.
They're very up tempo, just the way Wilmington is.
Well, you've got to kind of beat that press, and the way to beat it is by doing fast break like they're doing. Number 2, Jared Patton on the lay-in. 18-9.
Wilmington was not calling a timeout.
Yeah, Courthouse has come out quick here. Cumberland, three-pointer, no good. No foul of the shot either. Minute 33 here to go in the first quarter. And Max Isley bringing the ball up. Courthouse, they're working the ball around the right side. Proby has it. We have a cheap foul here called.
That was a little tic-tac.
Oh, yeah, it was just a touch foul. Foul on credit, and that's his second already. Minute 21. 18-9. Ball gets put in underneath. Proby gets the ball down the lane. 29. Courthouse is starting to believe here. Look at Jaron Cumberland. He traveled. Good SCAL action here for you tonight, folks.
Right.
29. The underdog Lions come up to the big lead here to start the game, but they've been breaking the press, and they just broke it again. They've practiced well for it, and really aren't having too much of a problem. Actually getting a lot of fast break points off of it. Number 1, three-pointer on the left wing. No good. So tipped away. Mansfield has it. Jump ball, and it's going to go to Wilmington. 42.7 seconds, 20-9. The Blue Lion. Dial Bogard bringing the ball up. Looks like, again, Courthouse going back to a 2-3. They're trapping off of it. Ball into Bogard. Nice move underneath the basket.
Nice basket.
Let's see if they can get this press turned up a little bit. 20-11. Oh, we got a push on, I think, Mansfield. Nope, it's going to go against Bogard. Again, 28-11 here, 20 seconds to go. Courthouse with the lead. Getting ready to inbound the ball underneath the Wilmington basket is Courthouse. They get over here to the right corner. Get the ball back to the middle. Wilmington trying to press off of it. Again, they break the press. Credit's back there to defend it though this time. Number 13, top of the key, no good. 6 seconds left to go. He gets his own rebound. Back out to number 1, long three-pointer. That's no good either. 20-11 is our first quarter score.
That was from downtown, that last shot.
You know, all their three-pointers for Courthouse have been really big, but really long.
Well, I'd say most of Courthouse's good points were off there breaking the press and fast break, sending a man into the basket and getting an easy pickup.
If you beat the press, that's how you score. You got to have fast breaks because what happens is you got numbers back because you're over you're trapping up here. So you got less defenders back. No, last time Credit was back and was able to deny the shot.
Right. Well, once the pass was made, he turned around and he could defend the other player.
I mean, I don't think Wilmington's going to go away from it, and we'll see what happens here. But it's 20-11, and Courthouse going to have the ball. No one's in really any foul trouble yet. There's only been 5 fouls called in the entire first quarter. So
right, and tonight's sports action is being brought to you by Bogart's Barbecue. Bogart's Barbecue, give them a call, 937-655-8100. They're at 975 South Street in Wilmington, Ohio. Stop in and say hi to Marty. Tell him how much you appreciate him sponsoring CampusNation.com and Hurricane Sports.
Okay, getting ready to inbound is number 13. That is Griffin Shaw for Courthouse. He gets it in to number 1, Max Nisley. Dishes it over to Jarrett Patton. Nice backdoor cut, but stolen away by Jaron Cumberland. And he's going to go all the way by himself and lays it in.
They don't want him taking the game over, do they?
No, 20-13. And you know, you kind of can almost feel that coming. Press gets the job done almost that time. Still may. It's got to be close to 10-second call.
Timeout.
Calls timeout, though, so they don't get the 10-second call. That's the first time it looked like they really turned up the heat there.
Well, they Wilmington just upped it a notch, and that's what happened. Teams will, they'll play with them for a while, and Wilmington will make a surge. All of a sudden, you're behind.
Yep. Well, it's time for the Wilmington surge. I'm sure all the fans over here are.
Well, I don't think there's any Wilmington fans that are nervous. They've seen this team play too much.
Oh, I know. 2013. Courthouse again breaks press with pretty easy way. The ball is put up by number 22 for Courthouse. Cameron Eccles, he got blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds to Courthouse. They're going to get it underneath their own basket. 20-13. Ball is taken in by Courthouse. Stolen away by Jared Cumberland. He's going to try to go all the way.
There's a foul.
He gets fouled by Proby. Corey Proby with the foul. Jared Cumberland. That was a good foul because Cumberland was going to dunk it.
Yeah, of course. That was the only thing you could do in that situation.
So Jared Cumberland going to the line, shooting 2 for the Hurricane. First one's up, no good. He only made 1 of 2 last time.
Yeah, and he's shooting about 50%, I think, so far for the first couple games. I noticed that, he would miss 1 of 2 free throws.
Next one's up. It's good. So far, he's got 8 on the night. Nick Morris back in. Again,
20-14.
Got a little trap going again. A little press. Wilmington, if you've seen Wilmington play, you know what we're talking about. They're struggling a little bit to get the ball over, but they do, and they have numbers. Almost a travel there. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call it. He was shuffling them feet pretty good. Courthouse moving the ball around. 13 from the baseline. About
nice
12. Griffin Shaw puts it in. Wilmington quickly back down the court. Dylan Bogart's hands over the credit.
Call it travel?
Yep. Nick Morris, I believe that's his second travel this evening. Turns the ball back over the Courthouse. 22-14. With the Courthouse going to bring the ball in. And let's see. Like I said, Courthouse really hadn't had much of a problem breaking the press at all. They had the open bunny underneath there, and Proby just didn't throw it. They were wide open underneath. Courthouse spreading Wilmington out right now. Got the ball way out on top. Number 11 drives the lane, no good. Rebounded by Shaw. Down to Cumberland, he's going to go. Oh, wait a minute, he gets fouled again. On the floor, they're saying, before the shot.
Well, until he starts shooting both free throws and making them, they're probably going to foul him.
Oh, that's on Proby. And that's good because Proby's guy hit that deep 3 earlier. He's kind of impressive. He's already got 7 points. He's our leading scorer. He's got 2 fouls, and he's heading to the bench. That's going to help Wilmington.
Right.
22-14. Wilmington inbounding underneath their own basket. They get right into Cumberland. He puts it up. Puts it in. And Courthouse is right back down the court. Wilmington does get steal this time. Cumberland has it. He's going to go coast to coast.
Like I said, they don't want to get started.
Well, I think the motor's revving up, brother. 22-18. Right now.
I said Wilmington touched it.
Yeah, Wilmington's coming back. Ball's tapped out of bounds on the errant pass. Washington lucky to keep that ball. Griffin Shaw inbounding. Kenny Upgrove has that on top. He drives the right side. It's going to be a foul on the floor, by by Nick Morris. It's only 4 fouls by each team, so.
Yeah, no one's in real foul trouble other than their score.
Yeah, Proby has got 2. Courthouse has the ball up 4. Stolen away. Could be showtime here.
Yeah.
And it is. Jared Cumberland with a slam dunk. We get the ball right back down court. There goes Courthouse. Shots up, no good. Here comes Wilmington. Dylan Bogart has it. He's going to take it down the lane. Makes the shot. Wilmington has turned it on.
That's what I told you.
I believe the engine has started. I believe we're doing a little burnout now of the tires right now. 22-22.
Didn't we? We knew it was coming.
Jared Cumberland got it going, folks. He's already got 14. Yeah, not quick, 22 to 22. Rick.
I mean, that's the way it is with this Wilmington team. You're up on them a few points, and you a couple seconds later, it's all of a sudden you're down by 10.
Yep.
You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal. Charlie Hargrave and Rick Phillips. And we got Roger
Thompson on the camera.
Of course, our video will be available tomorrow afternoon.
Right.
And we're bringing you live streaming audio tonight.
22-22.
This year, we're actually doing a lot of away games. Well, all the away games.
We're trying to do as many as you can. Yeah.
Right. Last year, we only did a couple away games.
5 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Washington Courthouse ball. But they've struggled the last few times down with the press. And they're struggling this time as well. It's stolen away by Rory. He dishes to Bogart, and Wilmington has its first lead of the night, I believe.
With 5 minutes remaining.
Gets the ball down quick that time. Number 1 has it, drives the lane, puts up. Nice little short jumper there by Max Nisley. 24-24. Dylan Bogart feeling it from 3, and he's got it. Pretty shot put up there by Bogart. Courthouse trying to get the ball back down. Had a trap there at half court. It's not stolen away yet.
Got a foul.
Oh, they're going to call a foul. I'll tell you, that's cheap because they're both battling for the ball.
Yeah, if you're battling for the ball, you can't call a foul.
That was a cheap.
Very, very poor call.
Cheap foul there.
Is that one of your Greenfield guys?
No, I don't know these officials. 27-24, Hurricane up. Courthouse with the ball. Max Nisley brings it down, goes to the left side to the lane, puts it right in. He's a good little guard, folks. He's not afraid to do anything out there. He's a senior. Wilmington's got out front. Not being guarded is Nisley. Gets it to Cumberland. Cumberland, long 3, no good. And Courthouse comes down with the rebound. Nisley about picked up his next foul, but they let it go. Number 1 again, driving the lane to 22, and he puts a nice little bunny in. Eccles on the bucket. 28-27, Courthouse back on top. Credit has the ball in the right wing. They're trying to get into Cumberland, but he's being guarded pretty well by Eccles. Rory, they're letting wide open for 3. Takes it. It doesn't make it. Courthouse on a fast break. 22. Cameron Eccles down court. Courthouse extends their lead, 30-27. 3 minutes left to go. Cumberland has the ball out here on the left wing. Doesn't take him. Over to Dylan Bogart, no good. Rebounded by Nick Morris underneath. He put the ball up, no good. Ball's still loose on the floor.
Wilmington's
what are we going to do? Now we're going to call a foul. I think we're going to call a foul on.
Maybe that was a repay. Repay for the.
C.J. Taylor with a foul.
Yeah, I don't understand how they're calling fouls for either team when they're both scrambling for the ball.
They are. Max Nisley, short little jumper, no good. Courthouse down with a bound, and they're off to the races again. And he's going to be fouled by Credit. Number 10.
That's his third.
C.J. Taylor put it up. Yep, that's Credit's third foul.
That was on that Credit. That's his third, sixth.
Looks like Corey Proby re-entering the game for Courthouse. 30-27.
Well, they've managed to hang on with their leading scorer out, so that worked out well for them.
Yeah, but he still has 2 fouls and about 3 minutes left to go here.
Well, the main thing is he doesn't get a crazy foul here before the end of the half.
You're taking a risk. Proby gets the feed, lays it in. 32-27, Courthouse with the lead. Get it over to Matt Credit, puts up the three, and it's good. Courthouse gets the ball back down quickly again, not having too much problems with the press. They have off and on this evening. Max Knisley takes it right to the hole. 34-30, Courthouse.
Back and forth.
Yep, Credit again, shoots another three up, and it's good.
Well, their three-point shooting's just picked up.
But they're not getting back. I mean, Courthouse had a chance there for a nice little bunny, and number 10, C.J. Taylor, brought it back out. Number 1, Max Knisley has it out on the right side. Again, they have Wilmington awfully spread out. He's going to go down the middle. He dishes off. Nice dish to Cameron Eccles. Eccles is having a night, folks. He's got 12 already.
That was a nice little play.
Yeah, it was. Bogard has it. Passes over to Rory. Max has it down the corner and almost turned away. Saved by Credit. Back out to Dylan Bogard. They pass around the right wing. Back out to Jeffrey Mansfield up on top. He's wanting a cutter. And he gets one with Dylan Bogard. Puts it up, no good. Tipped underneath by Rory. Back to Bogard. The second one's up, no good. Dylan couldn't buy a basket. He's just right underneath the basket. Had a hard angle to get it there. 36-33, Courthouse in the lead. Minute left to go here in the first half. Oh, should have probably had a travel there.
Yeah, he was cutting to the basket. It looked like he traveled.
He took the ball out of bounds, so, and Wilmington basketball here with 49.2 seconds to go.
Plenty of time left to tie it up.
Then the Hurricane, we were burning the tires out, but we must have stalled. We're going to have to get the engine started back again.
Right.
They've kind of slowed down here a little bit.
Well, Courthouse is, the Blue Lions have held their own, that's for sure.
They are well prepared for the night's game. The coach has prepared the Blue Lions well. They're running a lot of stuff, spreading Wilmington out, doing some backdoor cuts. And they're beating the press. That's been the main thing so far.
And, of course, that's Wilmington's signature defense.
Right. I'll tell you what, they are grabbing Cumberland all night. Had him tied up over on the other side and just letting him play. What's going on right now? Dylan Bogard's waiting to shoot last shot. And Courthouse isn't guarding him. Now he's going to take it up. 5 seconds out to Mansfield for long three. No good. Rebound up underneath. Jaron Cumberland puts it up. Last shot. No good. 36-33. The Blue Lions are leading at half.
Well, we got exciting action here. Blue Lions up by 3.
Yeah, watch Courthouse come out and it got up quick. And I was impressed.
Actually, Wilmington has made a couple runs at them, gone up, and then the Blue Lions have come right back.
So now, who's going to make the best adjustments here at halftime? If Wilmington can, they need to turn up that press.
Yep.
I don't know, they just need to get more fresh legs involved in the game because, they've had, let's see. I tell you, they've only had about 7 players in so far.
Well, and that was the way it was in the first game.
Right. They might want to get some more fresh legs in there, try to turn the heat up on that press. I mean, the only person that's in any foul trouble at all for Wilmington's Matt Credit. Nick Morris has 2. For Courthouse, Corey Proby has 2. Let's do some stats here, Rick. For Courthouse, Cameron Eccles has 12. Corey Proby has 9. Max Knisley has 9. Jarrett Patton 3. C.J. Taylor 2. Griffin Shaw 2. For Hurricane, Jaron Cumberland has 14. Matt Credit had a quick 6. 2 back-to-back plays. Dylan Bogard has 13. And Chris Woolery only has 2. That's something that's been missing. Woolery usually scores a lot more. I don't even think he's really taken that many attempts so far. Well, you want to take a little break here?
Right, and we want to remind everybody, Hurricane Sports tonight is being brought to you by Bogart Southern Barbecue. They're at 975 South South Street in Wilmington, Ohio. Monday and Tuesday, they're open from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wednesday and Friday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. And as always, they're closed on Sunday. We appreciate all that fine sponsorship from Marty Bogard at Bogart's Southern Barbecue. We'll take a little break here, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
We'll be back in about 5 minutes, folks.
in the lurch.
All right, folks, we are back here at Washington Courthouse, and we got about a minute here before this second half gets going. Right now, the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions are in the lead, 36-33. Washington Courthouse early on the court. Wilmington still huddling there at their bench. It's been an exciting first half. Courthouse has come out on fire, doing a lot of good fast breaks. Wilmington's press hasn't controlled them. It has part of the time, but not the whole time. And Wilmington turned it on there in the middle of the second quarter and actually went ahead, but Courthouse has hung right with them so far. The Hurricane will be going left to right on your radio dial in their black unis. The Blue Lions will be going right to left in their white uniforms. And Credit with 3 fouls takes the ball out of bounds, gets it to Bogard. Again, 36-33. Chris Rory, which he was a little, didn't do much first half. Only had 2. He puts his 3-pointer up, no good, but he needs to shoot. He's a good shooter, folks. Back to action. Bogart gets the ball. He's out on the top of the key. Looking toward Mansfield. Dishes to him on the left side. Gets it back to Credit. Credit gets underneath Cumberland. Puts up the bunny. No good. Rebounded by Corey Proby. And we got push. Fouls on Dylan Bogard, his second, team's first. Courthouse with the ball down here in front of us on the left side. Proby with the ball, and he almost throws it away.
That was close.
Yep. These 2 little guards, Max Nisley and Patton's done a nice job for Courthouse, getting the ball down the floor.
Almost taken away.
Proby has Cumberland on him. Courthouse still on the ball. Nice cut by Proby, but no pass. 3-pointer put up by number 2. It's off the mark. That's Jarrett Patton. Down court, Lowry. He loses it, but back to Cumberland.
They're going
to call a charge on Jaron Cumberland. That's his first. I would probably disagree with that call. It didn't look like he was that set.
No.
But it is what it is. 36-33. Just be glad it's only his first. Okay, here we go again with the press. And they got him trapped in the corner this time. He dribbles out of it. He may go all the way. Yeah, he dishes off to number 10. No good on his bunny shot. Credit has it. Now Wilmington's trying to get a little fast down the court to Lowry. He puts it up. No good. Dylan Bogard with the rebound. He puts it up. No good. And Courthouse gets the ball back. Probst has it. He dishes way down court. Gonna run back to 22. Nice pass.
That was nice.
Eccles with the bucket. It's a nice pass there.
Well, Wilmington had a couple chances at the basket. They just
missed it, yeah. Cumberland, 3-pointer, long one, no good. Credit with the rebound. He gets hammered. But no foul call, and the ball goes out of bounds with Credit touching it last. So, Washington Courthouse again with the possession, up 5 points. Almost lost the inbound pass. We're going to foul on Mansfield with a block. 3 fouls already quickly here for the Hurricane.
But once again, I think they're stepping up their defense again.
Well, number 1 loses the ball, but still white ball. Max Isley got himself in a predicament there. They were lucky to keep possession. Mansfield has stolen, but he walked out of bounds with it, rolled it out of bounds. Almost stolen again. It is stolen. Rory has it. Lay-in. He misses. Bogard this time on the follow. Gets it in. 38-35.
Not quite the trapping press that they are employed during the first half.
Courthouse has the ball. They got through the press that time. Nisley has that on top. He dribbles down the right side lane. It's knocked away by Bogard, right into Mansfield's hand. Going quickly down the other way is Credit, and he puts it up and makes it. I tell you, his Credit's a nice addition.
He is.
He is a nice addition to the ball club. Got the trap going again. I think he stepped out of bounds.
That's right.
Max Nisley.
All right, so the hurricane pressure worked that time.
And the reason it's working is Courthouse is not coming back to the ball. You get your man in trouble like that, you've got to come back for the basketball. If you don't, that's going to happen right there. Mansfield has it out on top. Passes to Bogard. Bogard bringing around the center. He has it on top now. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Jaron Cumberland. He come out for it. Back to Bogard from the corner. Three-pointer, and it is good. Dylan Bogard has got a sweet shot, folks. And he's playing a little hurt from what I understand.
Right, that's what his dad was saying.
Nice dish out to number 2. Courthouse, no good. Oh, wrong. Oh, we had a wrong chance for the pass, but stolen.
Stolen away again.
And stolen again by Wilmington.
And now,
wow, fast and furious, folks. Ball going back and forth. You can catch that on the video. Courthouse going to call a 30-second timeout because Wilmington has regained the lead, 40-38.
I think not only that, I think that where in the first half their three-point shots were falling more, they've taken a couple threes that this half they have not fallen, and that was what was keeping them in the game.
Well, Courthouse too. They didn't break the press. I mean, they broke the press real well. In the second half, are getting trapped down the corner more. Don't know if that's by design by Wilmington. Don't know if they've made an adjustment to try to force that offensive player down the corner.
Well, if you notice, they haven't really trapped as close to the ball coming in. They've dropped back a little. Then they deploy the trap. That gives them a few more players with access to the basket. Dropping back to protect the defense.
And the Courthouse hasn't been coming to the ball. Right now it's 40-38. Blue Lions with the ball. They get in number 22. He takes a nice little 15-footer. No good. No one underneath of the basket except Dylan Bogard. He gets it. Throw over to Jaron Cumberland. Puts up a three. No good.
I don't think Cumberland's made a three all night.
Might have a jump ball. Oh, they're going to call a foul. These referees don't like to call a jump ball. They want to call a foul instead. And that foul is on Mansfield. And the only problem with that is with both of them swiping for the ball, you could have called a foul on any of them.
That's right.
It seems like Wilmington's been getting the short end of it so far on that deal. Courthouse breaks press nicely that time like they did in the first half. Ball's out to C.J. Taylor. He's being guarded by Cumberland.
Wilmington in the lead.
Kirby has it over the left wing. Three-pointer up by Nisley. No good. Dylan Bogard comes down with it and brings it down for the Cane. Dylan with a three-pointer of his own. No good. Cumberland's right there underneath.
And fouled.
Gets the basket and gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot the bonus.
Basket is good for Jaron Cumberland.
Foul. Fouls on C.J. Taylor. Team's second, or excuse me, his second. Team's first of the half. Foul shots up and good.
All right. Wilmington's trying to put a little daylight between them and the Blue Lions.
43-38. This is Wilmington's biggest lead, I believe, Rick. Washington Courthouse breaks the press, almost breaks the press. Should have been a kick, but it wasn't. Wilmington gets the ball. Mansfield tries to tip it up. It's no good. Courthouse player on the floor. They're all fighting for it. Are they going to call a foul or jump ball?
Jump ball this time. No foul.
Oh, we got black timeout. No.
Oh.
Still, no jump ball. We have a black timeout. This referee is going to call a foul.
Don't be throwing your popcorn around, Charlie.
Hey. My good buddy Roger got me some popcorn. Thank you, Roger.
Roger's a sweetheart. Hey, you didn't bring me that
stuff.
steak I asked for, Roger.
43-38. Hurricane on top here.
Nice thick porterhouse.
It's been an interesting game, the way you watch officiating. Because anytime there's been a jump ball tonight, they've called fouls instead. Not saying there wasn't fouls there, but
well,
it's interesting.
We are in the stands and they are on the floor, and you're going to give the benefit of the doubt to the referees. But it does seem like Wilmington has gotten the short end of the stick on most of these foul calls.
Yeah, that could have been jump balls. Wilmington's getting the ball underneath their own basket, 43-38. Looks like Bogart's going to bring it in. On the court right now for Wilmington's Matthew Smith. He's getting a little action. They try to throw it in underneath to Cumberland. It gets knocked away. Not sure why he threw it so low. Ball might be thrown away here, though. Courthouse, number 1. Max Nisley trapped in the corner. No one's coming to him. I can't believe the coach is saying, guys, you got to go to him. He was in trouble. He throws the ball away. So back to Wilmington, 43-38. And Courthouse back in their 2-3 zone. Wilmington just working around the perimeter, trying to cut through, trying to get it to the elbow. Might have 5 seconds. Max Nisley about held the ball too long there on top, but he got rid of it. He has it now on the right side. Being guarded tightly there by Nisley. Mansfield drives the hole, blocked out of bounds. Bogart to take it in again underneath his own basket. Gets it to Jaron Cumberland, and he puts a little bunny up and makes it. Got kicked that time by Wilmington as Courthouse is bringing the ball down. So Wilmington, Courthouse will retain possession there.
Right there in front of the scorer's table.
Yep. Opposite from where we're at. Nisley has the ball. He's working around, gets it down to Proby. Proby's got a good shot. They've been guarding him a lot better after he hit that big 3 in the first half. Proby gets the ball here down on the side. Tip, but yeah. Courthouse retains possession.
Blue Lions look a little more tentative this second half.
Well, wouldn't you be? Okay, 13 drives the hole, but tipped up and in by Cameron Eccles. I tell you what, this Cameron Eccles is a beast, folks. He's a good player for Courthouse. Courthouse is going to have a good team this year, Rick.
Well, they may be the Chillicothe of this season.
They might be. 45-40. Wilmington on top. Cross pass over to Bogart. He tries to do a little run-in layup. No good. Here comes Nisley right back down the court. He dishes it, but it's turned over to Matthew Smith. Jaron Cumberland goes down the right side. No good.
Wilmington's missing a lot of bunny shots.
Oh, yeah. Nisley bring the ball back down for Courthouse. Gets it over to Eccles. Back out on top to Kobe, who misses the second. This is a 2-point shot. He was right there out there on the line. 57 seconds to go here. 45-40. This is in the third period of play. Wilmington is leading. They're going to call over and back on Wilmington.
I didn't know whether Blue Lions had touched it or not.
I kind of thought they had from here, but they must not have.
Yeah.
48 seconds to go. Wilmington with a 5-point lead.
We're over here on the visitor side with our good buddies from Buckeye Country. They're sitting behind us, and
Bryce Matson and the boys. Courthouse has the ball. Kirby has it on top. No one's moving for Courthouse.
Almost looked like he traveled.
And no one's moving, though, off the ball. You know, when you have offense, all these offenses, you need to have cutters. You got people moving.
Now what do we
got? Foul. Oh, and that's going to be on Kobe, he's going to pick up his third.
Well, dangerous territory.
Granted, we are going into the fourth quarter.
That was kind of a cheap foul there. He shouldn't even have attempted that.
Well, when you're in the heat of action, you're just grabbing for what you grab for.
Oh, it's like me doing a broadcast. The heat of
Sometimes.
action.
Yeah, I tell you, last night was crazy, as fast and furious as it was going.
Oh, it was a great game. Now, you tune into the game on our website there. The girls pulled off a win over CJ last night by 3.
Cumberland has the ball out on top. 12 seconds. He tries to dish it in. Oh, luckily he gets put back in Credit's hands. Cumberland, 4 seconds, drives the hole. No good. That's a couple that he's had an opportunity on at the end of the quarter and has missed. 45-40. So what do you think, Rick? How bad will it get?
Well, Wilmington is up by 5 now. I would say that, at this point, we're probably looking at maybe Wilmington winning by 15.
Well, that would be all right with me. As long as he wins, the main thing. Courthouse, so I'll tell you what, folks. You guys out in the SUL, be on the lookout because this Courthouse team's talented.
The real question will be whether they can go a full 4 quarters with a team like Wilmington.
Well, the thing about it is, they're playing Wilmington's game. You get some of these other teams, and Courthouse plays their game.
Well, we're going to see the East Clinton Astros. They're going to play more up-tempo this year.
Yep.
They've always been fairly methodical. And, Wilmington's going to have who we're calling right now Wilmington East,
right,
with an up-tempo game. And so, we're going to see some similarities.
The thing about East Clinton is they're small.
Well,
they don't have any size. Courthouse got a lot of size. Wilmington's got some size. East Clinton, they got some quickness. But let's just face it, they don't have any size.
Well, we'll be excited about doing some games from East Clinton and having them come into Wilmington.
Yeah, they were fun to watch the other night. 45-40.
We'll be at East Clinton on December the 11th.
Okay. It's going to be Courthouse's ball. And it's 45-40. Wilmington with the lead. Courthouse with the ball. They get the ball in. Mansfield's probably going to get called for defensive foul. He's not giving any room. They let it go there.
Oh, it's out of bounds.
Kobe just dribbled the ball right out of bounds.
That was pressure that Wilmington caused the turnover there.
And I'm surprised they didn't call a foul on Mansfield. Bogard bring the ball up court, trying to extend this 5-point lead for Wilmington. Gets it over to Credit. Credit back to Bogard. Gets it into the big man. He puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound and makes it on the second one.
Remember, tomorrow night we're going to be back at home. We've got the McLean girls coming in to play the Wilmington girls.
We got a push, it looks like, on Mansfield.
Is that his second?
This is third.
It's third.
Team's fifth, Mansfield's third. He's just trying to play a little bit too tight of defense. You got to give him a little space. Courthouse, bring the ball back down. They got number 2's hand, Jared Patton on the right side. Back into Nisley, he's getting trapped. Almost close to a 5-second coil there. He did get rid of the ball, and Chris Willery knocked it out of bounds.
Wilmington loves that trap.
47-40. The Hurricane is up. Ball's back out in Proby's hands. Again, they've got them awfully spread out. Just run a little motion, have them cutters cut through. Oh, got a foul on.
No, it's out.
Oh, out? No. I guess the ball was just knocked out of bounds there. No foul.
Right.
Ball almost stolen by Credit, and it may yet be. Oh, we got a walk. Got a walk on number 2, Jared Patton. Good hustle by Credit there.
Credit made that turnover possible.
Good hustle by Credit.
Now what do we have?
47-40, Wilmington with the ball. And a 7-point lead.
See if we can add maybe 2 or 3 more here.
Ball comes into Mansfield. He has it on the top. He drives down the lane, dishes it out to Credit for 3. No good. Short. Rebounded by Courthouse's number 10.
Trying to fast break, but they didn't make it that time.
No. But stolen away.
Foul.
Foul on the floor by number 22, Cameron Eccles. That's his first.
Cumberland going to the line?
No, it was on the floor. Those are the body crowd here.
Yeah, that's right. They only have 3 fouls now.
Ball's back in. Bogart has it, out on top. Dishes Rory on the left side. Rory's wide open if he wants to take the 3, but not even looking at the basket. Back to Bogart. He takes it up the lane, and he gets hammered.
In the act of shooting, he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah. Fouls on Max Nisley. That's his second.
You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. And tonight, it is Wilmington Hurricane basketball. The boys are playing the Blue Lions of Washington Courthouse.
First one's up good by Bogart. 48-40, 6:23 left to go. Rick's already called it Wilmington will win by 15. He may be right. They're up 8 right now. Second one's no good. Rebounded by Eccles. This Eccles, folks, is a good ball player. Gets it over to Max Nisley. Shoots one up at the free throw line. No good. And it's rebounded by Credit. Gets it down.
The Blue Lions are rushing their shots this half. They didn't do that the first half.
Cumberland with a nice lay-in. Off the Credit pass. Courthouse with the ball. Nisley driving. Almost thrown away. Credit almost had another steal.
Here's for 3.
Caught up by number 10. No good. Jared Cumberland right there with the rebound. He brings it down court. He's got out top of the key over to Dylan Bogart. Shoots up 3. No good.
That was a long 3.
That was. Stolen away, but.
Got to be Wilmington's ball.
Yep, Wilmington's ball. Cumberland went for the steal and got knocked out of bounds. We got timeout.
Timeout by Wilmington.
30-second timeout looks like being called. Give everybody a little rest here. They're doing a good job coming out here the second half.
Hurricane Sports tonight brought to you by Bogard Southern Barbecue. Give them a call, 937-655-8100. Let Marty Bogard know that you appreciate Hurricane Sports being sponsored by Bogard's Southern Barbecue. It is delicious.
Yes, it is. Go out and get you some. His hours are Monday and Tuesday, 11 to 2. Wednesday and Friday, Wednesday through Friday, 11 to 8, Saturday, 11:30 to 8, and Sunday is closed. So go to Bogard's Barbecue.
Hey, even we don't do any games on Sunday unless it's a very, very special occasion.
50 to 40. The Cane up 10. I'll tell you, but this game's actually been closer than what the score says.
I think so. I think that, I don't think that at this point anybody thinks that the Blue Lions are out of this game. They're still in this game.
50 to 40.
Another shameless plug for us.
Yeah. They're doing good at that. Okay. Hurricane bringing the ball in. Dylan Bogart has it. He works over Jaron Cumberland on the left side. And she's immediately double team. Looks like we got a 1-2
pass.
Just man to man, I guess.
That pass across court almost was recovered by the Blue Lions.
Yep, knocked out of bounds too. Wilmington retains possession. They get it into Jaron Cumberland underneath the basket. Over to Credit. Credit Gets it over to Rory. Three-pointer from the side. No good. He just hadn't been on tonight, folks. He's only got 2 points. Stolen by Cumberland, and he slams it home. Slams it home as Jaron Cumberland.
For sure.
52-40. That was pretty, folks. Make sure you watch the video for that one. Roger, you got that on video, didn't you? You got that on video, didn't you? Blue Lions bring the ball back in. Stolen again by Credit. He puts it up.
Fouled.
And it's good. Max Nisley with the foul. Credit's in double figures tonight. He's got 10. This will make it 11 right here if he makes it. And he does.
Well, there's my 15, Charlie.
You're right. You called it. You know what? And there's still 4:45 left to go.
That's
you
right.
might have been a little light with your call. Seems like the courthouse, the Blue Lions have just run out of gas, folks.
And that's what we say.
Got fouled by Bogard.
You know, most teams that run with Wilmington the first half just burn out by the second half. They just can't maintain the intensity.
I'm going to say what I said last year, Rick. If you got a good ball-controlling team like Courthouse does, you know, when I get ahead, I'm going to play keep away. I'm going to hold that ball. Ball's underneath. Long three-pointer by Nisley. It's off the mark. They're fighting for it, and Bogard comes out with it. Mansfield in the corner thought about three.
Yeah, he thought about a three. Didn't take it.
Brings it back out.
Hurricane are probably happy just to run some time off the clock.
Oh, yeah. This ball into Cumberland.
Almost a travel there.
Well, my point, Cumberland has 27 tonight.
Very quiet, good performance.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't made too many shots over 4 or 5 foot in length. Most of them's been little 2-3 footers. Three-pointer put up by Nisley, no good, and Cumberland's there for a rebound.
The three-point has left the Blue Lions.
Yep, 57-40. 3.5 minutes left to go here. Wilmington up comfortably, 17. Courthouse coming out to guard them, but not real hard. Wilmington could just hold the ball. Kicked by number 4, Corey Proby. He kicks it out of bounds. Wilmington inbound over here on our side. To get in, Jaron Cumberland. He gets fouled, and the bucket is good.
Well, Wilmington will go up by 20 if he makes this.
Yep.
Got a timeout? Just substitutions.
59-40, and Cumberland to the line to shoot one. But he's been on and off. He's kind of been hot and cold with his free throw shooting tonight. Ball's up, and it's good. 60-40, and guess what? Wilmington's still pressing, folks.
Well,
man to man.
That's Wilmington.
I know.
They don't know anything different.
Do a little trap. Washington Courthouse breaks it well that time. Nisley takes it right to the bucket, right in front of Cumberland, and he gets the foul.
Cumberland was indicating that he pushed off him.
Yeah, that's only his second. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. Nisley puts it up, and it's good.
It's a three-pointer.
He's a solid little point guard, folks. Don't overlook him. Wilmington working the ball around. Mansfield has it, drives the right side, lays it up, no good. Rebound comes back to him, shoots it up again, no good. And we have a jump ball. Wait a minute.
Ball, isn't it?
Wait a minute, I'm going to have a heart attack here. And you know what? He raised his hand first like he was going to call the foul, then he went and called jump ball.
But it is Wilmington's ball.
I couldn't believe it. They've been foul happy on jump ball calls tonight, folks. 60-43 right now. Wilmington's the commanding lead. Didn't start out that way, though. Courthouse looked good at the beginning of the game. Whole first half, they looked good.
Over the back.
Thrown away, and Courthouse has the ball. They're bringing it up. Number 1, Max Nisley, dribbling it down the right side. Dishes it out to number 2 for a long three-pointer. No good. But there's Nisley with the rebound. I guess we're going to call out on Dylan Bogard.
That is 4th?
That was an odd foul. Yeah, it's his 4th, but
well, we've seen several of those called tonight. They weren't really fouls.
Both teams are in 1-1. On the line is Max Nisley, who has 12 on the night. First one's up to 1-1. It's good. Make that 13. Second one's up, and it's good also.
Back
14.
down to a 15-point lead, Charlie.
Yep. 2:39 to go here in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Your Hurricane with a nice commanding 15-point lead. Wilmington working the ball around. Credit has it. Over to Mansfield. He gets it back out to Cumberland. He gets double teamed immediately. Mansfield, nice feed underneath the Bogart. They just bring it back out.
Hey, they're in no hurry.
All right. Mansfield has it. Drives the lane, but he travels.
Yep, that was a travel, and we got a timeout.
Timeout, Wilmington, I believe. Full timeout.
Probably wanting to talk about what he wants to do the last 2 minutes of the game.
Well, that or I'm sure, one thing about these coaches, most of them are teachers. And he's trying to, something probably just happened that he can make a point of, It's like, he could be saying to Jeffrey Mansfield, Bogart just did the same thing and brought the ball back out. You could have done the same thing, and we're still running clock,
Yeah.
But instead you travel, we give them the ball back. Just, little things like that, may save you in a ball game down the road.
Yeah, and it might be a lot closer when you do that.
Right. Well, I'm going to go out on right now, Rick. If you got a team that can control the ball, you need to keep Wilmington under 50 points. You might have a chance to win, but you've got to control the ball, and the lower the score, the better.
We saw that in Wilmington's losses last year, and there were only 2 of them, right?
Yep. The longer you can keep the ball, you keep it out of your opponent's hand, and no shot clock. You've got to do that. 60-45. Blue Lions bring the ball in. Problem is, you got to have people that can handle the ball. Less than 2 minutes to go here. Nisley bringing it up.
Oh, take it away.
Like Wilmington was back in a little zone there, too. Jaron Cumberland, coast to coast.
Not much you can do when he's on a roll like that.
No. This guy was way. He might get run over. 62-45. Courthouse with the ball. Gets the ball underneath number 4. It's a good little player for Courthouse. Proby. He's got 11 on the night, and he puts the ball in there in the bucket, and they need to use him more. They don't look to him enough. He's got a good shot. Looks like Courthouse is getting ready to have a line change here like we do in hockey. If they can get him in.
Probably get some subs in here.
Yeah, if they can get him in. 54 seconds to go. Wilmington with the ball. If I'm Wilmington, my goal is just to play keep away. Don't even let the clock stop.
Looks like that's exactly what they're doing, Charlie.
Yep. Got the ball into Cumberland. Push on number 10 That's C.J. Taylor. He only had 3 of them on him. And like I said, we got a line change. All the courthouse starters are going out.
Well, the Blue Lions gave it all they could to try to keep up with the Hurricane. Fell a little short, but a good game.
Oh, the beginning was excellent. Looks like Wilmington's getting ready to have a line change also. First one's up. It's good. (63-47), 37 seconds to go. Cumberland's second one's up and good. He's coming out. All new players on the court for both teams.
Cumberland getting a good hand from the Wilmington faithful.
64-47. Courthouse bringing the ball up. That's number 11 with a dish over to number 5. Kenny up the groove. Giving to Ryan Flora, who makes the shot. 64-49.
15-point lead.
You're right. You might be the Swami, baby. Oh, he might mess you up here. Right here.
Mess me up.
Number 4 for Wilmington. Trey Keith with the bucket. And he messed you up, didn't he?
That's right. 17-point. Wilmington, write that down so that I won't have to look it up. 66-49 was the final score.
And at halftime, Courthouse was leading 36-33.
Right.
So Courthouse only scored 16. Second half, Wilmington put 30 on them.
Yeah, and that's the Hurricane. You know,
Yep.
It's those spurts that we talk about. They turned it up a notch in the second half and obviously pulled away. And they wore them down, and the better conditioned team, obviously, which we've seen countless numbers of times as the Hurricane play against other teams, the better conditioned team usually ends up being Wilmington.
Okay, some of the leading scorers here for the Blue Lions. Corey Proby have 11. Max Nisley, 14. Cameron Eccles, 16 points. And for Wilmington, Chris Woolery put in 2. Only 4 people scored. Matt Credit had 11.
Yeah, I think Chris was a little off tonight.
Yeah, Dylan Bogard had 16. And Jaron Cumberland, he led all scorers tonight, had 2, let's see. By my adding Rick, he had 34.
Now, was that counting fingers and toes or what? Charlie?
Yeah, well, I had to go through and I counted the 2-pointers first and did the free throws, and he had no 3-pointers tonight. Dylan Bogard had 2. Matt Credit had 2.
Cumberland did try
he missed
3 or 4
3-pointers.
He just wasn't on from the
Yep.
And I noticed that in the first game against Cleveland Heights. He attempted several 3-pointers. I don't think he made a 3-pointer so far this year.
And
maybe one.
I tell you, folks, this Blue Line team is going to be coming around. They've got a good ball club, and Wilmington, let's just face it, they're the class of the league. And Courthouse, was up on them at the half, 36-33.
Yeah, nothing's changed since last year.
And they had a bigger lead than that on Wilmington. They had like an 8-point lead at one time.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I'm not trying to get Wilmington beat, but if I'm playing Wilmington, I'm going to slow the ball down. I'm going to try to keep Wilmington under 50 points. I still may get beat, but I'm going to try to keep it close.
Right, yeah.
But we'll see what happens with teams this year. But you got ball handlers to do that.
That's true.
So, folks, we'll be with you tomorrow night.
Right. Don't forget, tomorrow night we've got the McLean girls coming into Wilmington to play the Wilmington girls. That game will kick off at about, the tip-off at about 7:15. Here I am with football on the mind.
McLean was co-champions last year.
That's right. So it should be a pretty good game.
They did lose their big scorer, Shania Massey, but I've talked to Coach Haynes. Of course, I teach in Greenfield, and He's got two pretty new, exciting ball players they've added to the club.
As does Wilmington with our little freshman, Mia.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, yeah. So it's going to be an interesting game. And if my wife lets me out of the house, I'll join you tomorrow. If she doesn't, you and Roger have to take care of it.
Well, one thing I want to tell you is we certainly appreciate Bogart Southern Barbecue for sponsoring Hurricane Sports. And this is Rick Phillips with our friend, good buddy Charlie Hargrave, and, of course, Roger Thompson on camera. And we want to wish everybody a good night. And as we always say, go Cane.